As you see, this one's been a bit of a pain in the arse because it's on camera.
Dan's Kitchen Garden Allotments.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Dan's Kitchen Garden Allotment. As you can see, we're back at the allotment, but just before this video starts, please go along and push the subscribe button to come along and join the family. Let's get this video started. So then guys, today I'm at the allotment just doing a few jobs. I can't really do much turning over the ground because the ground is just so wet, and it's just, as a lot of you know, in my area it's very clayey. But what I thought I'd do today is head over to where the runner beans are normally, because this year I had a rubbish crop, and I think that's down to the ground. I didn't put anything into the ground the previous year, and it's just caused a rubbish crop of runner beans this year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to the runner bean section and clear it all down, show you what I normally do so I can get the best runner beans at the end of the year. If you just hear through some of this video like a circular saw going, I apologise. It is one of the plot holders a couple plots down who is building a shed. So let's head to the runner bean cage. So then guys, as you can see, this is where I plant my runner beans most years. Sometimes I don't believe in stock rotation for runner beans, and the main reason why that is because they seem to grow every single year. But the runner beans I had grown this year are probably about 4 years old, and they've probably had their time. So what I thought I would do this year is completely clear this all down, completely get rid of everything, and also just dig over the ground, put some good nutrients and bacteria back into the ground for the runner beans to grow very well next year. So the first thing is, got a brand new pair of gloves, so because the old ones got a little bit ripped and stuff like that. And the first thing will be is just to cut all this back and clear it back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on a bit of a time lapse so you can see the process of me cutting everything back. So let's get this time lapse started. Guys, sorry about stopping the time lapse quickly, but this is just a tip for anyone who's taking on a allotment within this year or just took an over allotment when they see this video. So the runner bean canes, when you plant them in, they tend to, let me have a look through here, they tend to have little notches. I'll zoom into this. They tend to have little notches what pop up, and when you go to put that in for your cane in, you normally stick it like that up against it. The runner beans grow up, and when it comes to the end of the season like this, you'll go to take them out. And when you take them out, let me just grab my knife and break that little bit off at the top there. When you go to grab them out, a lot of people go, I'm not grabbing that muddy end, I'll grab this end and I'll go to push them down. The thing is you'll come up with when you go to push them down is they get stuck on the little notches. So I always find the best thing to do is turn them around from the root that you pulled them out the ground and then just slide up. And then your comes off far easier than doing it the other way. Because the other way it would have got caught. Yes, it did get a little bit caught on there, but it's a far easier way than sliding it down and then getting cut and then getting caught up there, and then you'll have to get the knife and cut it away and stuff like that. Instead, turn it upside down from where the roots are shooting upwards and then just slide off. let's get this time lapse started again. So the bamboo, the canes, what I do for now, I just stack them up over here until I'm finished, and I'll show you what I will do with them here. So what I'm going to do is bring you closer to the bed I have to work on and show you what we're going to do in the bed. So the first thing is you want to start off with is to get back all these old runner bean plants you have there, what you just took off of the vines of the bamboo canes, and this will just go into the compost bin to compost down for a few years time. Most of it's dead, a little bit wet. As you can see, that's most of it out of here now. It's got a few bits and pieces around. It's quite easy to clear up. So the next thing is you want to do is dig this over and to get rid of all the weeds. So that will be the next job. So then, as you can see, the whole area has been dug over now, and I'm starting it for the first prep of the feed over the winter. And what I'm using is this horse muck. It's been in the compost bin for the past 2.5 years, so hopefully any seed what's in it has completely died down. So all I do is put that on the bed. It's definitely a little bit of a workout, taking this from the compost bins, bring it down here and spreading it out all for runner beans. This is only one stage of me turning this part of the plot around. I will show you another stage in a second. If you put compost on horse manure on the land too early, we'll end up with hundreds and hundreds of weeds. So what I tend to do is leave it for 2 years, I'll say. And I'll leave it on the top like this for over the winter, and then when it comes to sowing in March or April time, or depending on the weather, I will dig it in and add a little bit more thinning. So what I'll do now is I will go and get the second ingredient for this little sandwich for the top. So then guys, the last thing we put on top, well, one of the last things, is old wood chip. The reason why I do that is because it seems to break down the clay underneath. So I've always put that on. I never put too much wood chip on because you don't know what trees the wood chip has actually come from. So all I do is give a little spread. And then I'll go and get the final ingredient, and that will be the end of this job for 2020. Guys, that is the runner bean bed done for 2020. I've done quite a bit here. I've dug over, I've added horse muck, I've added some wood chip, and I've also added some bloodfish and bone, which you didn't see, so I forgot to put the camera on. But that's completely been done now, and that'll be left for the next 4 to 5 months just to rot down into the ground, hoping that the worms will come up and take the horse muck and the good nutrients back in the ground, so I have a good enough crop of runner beans for next year. So the next job is, where do I store my my bamboo canes over the winter? Let me show you. So what I have here is 2 old pieces of bamboo cane, and what I tend to do is dig it into that side and bring it over to this lip, so it's a little bit elevated off the ground. The other thing I'll do is I'll just grab my bamboo canes and just stick them on top of that small bed. And then they can sit there over the winter, not sitting in water. You do not want your bamboo cane sitting in water, because they take absolutely no time at all to rot away. So that is one bed completely ready for spring 2021. So then guys, I hope you all enjoyed that little short video. I will be uploading on Wednesday, so look forward to that as well. But when I'm down the allotment at the moment, obviously because the ground's a lot heavier and harder to handle, it takes longer to make a video. Like that one bed's probably took me the best part of about an hour or so to do. But as I said in the previous video, I'm back making videos down the allotment, and there'll be a lot more videos coming on over the Christmas period. So thank you very much everyone for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're watching this video and not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and make sure the bell notification is switched on at the side at all times. Till next video, I'll catch you later.